Hello everyone. In this video I will compare playing Life Alyx via Oculus Link cable and Air Link Wi-Fi connection. Let's compare picture quality and playing the game via Wi-Fi connection with and without 5G. Let's go. I launched the game on RTX 3060 mobile graphics card, 16GB of RAM and an i7 processor. This is the configuration of my gaming laptop. Immediately after setting up the laptop, I tried to launch Alyx, but I got a lot of frame drops, delays and a black screen when I turned my head. This did not suit me at all. For such a video card, the game should have produced a good and stable FPS. After reading Reddit, I realized that many owners of RTX video cards face such a problem. Most often, it is the video driver. I found a detailed guide on the Steam forum on how to get rid of this problem. I installed previous version of the video card driver, adjusted priorities and performance, and finally the game started as it should. I also noticed that if I set the refresh rate on the Quest 2 to 90 Hz, instead of 72 by default, then FPS becomes more unstable. FPS can vary from 90 to 20 frames per second. In general, the game did not want to work out of the box to the maximum. I had to tweak my computer and Quest a bit. Let's now launch the game through the Oculus Link cable. I used the official Oculus cable that I ordered from Amazon with my Quest. I also enabled FPS monitoring using the Oculus debug tool. Connect Quest to your PC and turn on Oculus Link. Go to the library menu, launch Steam and then Alyx. I chose high settings for the game but not ultra. For my video card, I found a performance test. RTX 3060 mobile should deliver stable 70 FPS for high settings. You can see performance graphs on the screen, FPS on the left, performance headroom on the right. Performance headroom shows how much headroom the computer still has for the current settings. If for example the stock is 50%, then the game uses only half of the computer's power and you can increase the graphics settings in the game. For my laptop and Alyx, the optimal settings are high fidelity. Overall, I can say that the picture quality via Link is excellent. The game and the computer produces the promised 71 FPS at high settings. Sometimes you can see some artifacts, but this is only on the recording from the screen. While playing in headset, the picture quality is excellent. Now let's launch the game via Air Link. First, let's try the game over Wi-Fi with 5 GHz, turn on Air Link and connect to the computer. We get into the Oculus Rift interface. Launch Steam VR, then launch Alyx from the Steam VR menu. The picture is also excellent, as well as through the cable. Perhaps the texture quality is slightly lower than through a cable, but in general I did not notice any difference when playing through a cable and through Air Link. There are no delays or freezes of the picture. Also on my 5G router, a TV with YouTube turned on was connected. This did not affect the Quest game in any way. Now let's try the game via regular Wi-Fi with a frequency of 2.4 GHz, which is supported by most routers. We launch Air Link in the same way, connect to the computer and launch Alyx. On a regular router, I did not immediately manage to start the game. The first launch hanged and I had to restart the computer. But the second time the game started. The picture quality at the same graphics settings is slightly worse than via cable or 5G, but not much worse. To be honest, I expected the worst picture quality. The game worked stably, sometimes there were slightly freezes, but it was quite acceptable. The router was near to my computer and headset and there were no more devices connected to it. I used a fairly old model of TP-Link router, about 2010 release. In general, after playing through cable and Air Link, I can say that the differences are barely perceptible to the eye. You can play quite comfortably over Wi-Fi without significantly degrading the picture quality. The experimental Air Link function lives up to its expectations and will be successfully used by gamers in the next updates. Air Link significantly expands the capabilities of Quest 2. Now we can definitely say that we have Oculus Rift and Oculus Quest in one box for a small price. That's all. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to not miss new videos about virtual reality. See you in the next video. Goodbye.